Hey Diaz, where are we?
We're in fucking Brighton, Utah, man. And we have 12 inches of powder. This is Matt's second run. The first run, I took him to the top. Second run, we're going to the top right now. First run, he had the carve within probably 200 yards. Then he got his toe edge carve. So he had his heel edge carve, first 100 yards. So he had his toe edge carve, the next 300 yards. So a total of 400 yards it took him. He's snowboarding, carving both ways. Now he's already starting to jump before he got to the bottom of the mountain. So I'm pretty proud of him. Look at all that. Unbelievable powder day, guys. On the slopes, where normally they're groomed, they're not. There's actually about 6 inches of powder, 12 inches a little bit right off of the runs.
So Diaz, would you say this is the most perfect day for a first day to ever snowboard in your entire life?
Oh God, yeah, this is what dream come true, really. For me, I've been up and out of the trees, no one untouched, fluffing like I'm surfing, dipping down into the snow, coming back up. Not to mention we have some of the best designed boards right now from Brighton. This is actually a small board, a 146 with Matt, but it's actually made to ride for people his height, his weight. So it's a new technology. It's actually got the reverse camber, and then it goes back with the horsepower. So right at the end, it comes back, so you can get that speed and that pop right off the jump. It's unbelievable to actually be riding these. It doesn't have magnet traction, but you don't need magnet traction in powder like this.
Would you say this is a day for shredding, brother?
This is probably one of the best days to shred. If you look right down here into these trees, see those trails going into those trees?
Yes.
See all that powder?
Yes.
That's just unbelievable.
This is just magic. This is abundance. Look at the abundance that surrounds us. Look
right
at all the flakes of snow. You couldn't possibly count all these flakes of snow. You couldn't possibly count all these trees right now. We are living in a world of abundance. We're living in a state of abundance. We have badass abundant boards. We have badass abundant powder.
And we created this. You started in Southern California yesterday, didn't you?
I was in Southern California yesterday, and then overnight, boom. Because I said, I want snowboarding, and then this guy called me up and said, hey, you're going snowboarding. We're flying you out to Utah. And I'm like, no way. It all worked out because I put my intention, my vibration out there, and the abundance, such as these abundant snowflakes that you couldn't possibly count because there's just so many of them. It's a state of existence. This
is much gives me a hard on.
Abundance.
Yeah.
This is
what makes me want to this is what makes me want to keep kicking for the rest of my life, just to do this sport and wakeboarding. Those two
fantastic idea.
Best.
Well, you got to keep kicking no matter how old you get. You got to keep.
I want to keep kicking because of the fact that this powder gives me a woody. And that's how in tune I am with nature.
Because these trees are woody too. These trees are hard on.
Woody. There's a lot of wood in these.
Alright, we're going to cut off the camera and get to the top, and then we're going to continue with some snowboard action. Thanks for joining us on this badass video.